Is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It hurt. Bye. Oh, women. Oh, boy.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Second down, another shot for Jones. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Play action this time with Love. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down mark.
I don't know how he broke out of it.
8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing. Love. He finds his man complete. That's
spin.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to
wait and not block, guys.
3 yards on first down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown.
Thought you had it for a second.
Devontae Adams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights.
I got to face Lamar.
It's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You don't like them.
A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Yeah, I was saying, when you can just hike and just run, it's tempting. It is very tempting.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Yeah.
And there was good coverage there.
More than likely.
The incompletion.
First carry for Najee Harris. And room to run as he's
you
up
got
past the
Najee too?
35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
No.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I'll get a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey.
It's like the first time.
Oh, because I was talking on the mic, so.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Oh.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
What the kids
In the
want?
category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
And if you look at the coverage defensively, and this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the first down marker. Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Packers pick it up.
Oh, my God.
And the return goes up to his 17-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah,
what
it's
did he follow
that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds.
What the hell is going on?
Yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
He fumbled backwards.
Obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
I'll never understand because he has tank on, so I don't get it.
But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Hold that ball. Hold that ball.
Yes. Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, Love. It's caught on the right side at Smith.
Block, buddy. What are you doing?
Past midfield. And finally marked
Yeah, he's just running back.
2-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving. He finds open space and makes a nice play.
Now?
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, they still got to get off the plane and get find the bags and stuff.
She just from like
Going back to Love.
How long is she staying there?
Touchdown!
She fit all her stuff in that?
A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point.
I think it's only like $20.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Well, I guess you do it later.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
It won't take you about 20 minutes to get up there. Then you traffic trying to get into the right
zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board.
This guy's missing everything.
And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
Missing everything.
On this drive. So the
Lamar
incompletion,
Jackson.
and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to
today's Juneteenth. Today is Juneteenth.
No, it's not. It's Sunday.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was the 16th.
It's Sunday.
From the gun,
I know Father's Day tonight. Why would they do that on Father's Day?
Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not.
That makes sense.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football.
Why are you looking it up?
Because I swear it was the 16th.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. First down and 10.
So I can't even get off anyways on Sunday.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting
I ain't got off on
position
Monday.
and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive
Oh,
together.
shit. 50-second play.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Love.
What type of throw is
The
that?
out route incomplete. That's Adams. Touchdown. Devontae Adams.
That throw was horrible.
Second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after. Right
trade me Lamar.
That makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I forgot.
And this will not be returnable. It's
I'll do it right now. Let's swap quarterback. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because he does it in other leagues too. I don't know. Maybe it's some type of trait that he doesn't have.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He's going to go for a big play downfield. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. That's complete to Mooney.
There you go. He makes like the most difficult one.
Before going out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh,
and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, I guess it was such a bad pass.
We welcome everyone back for quarter
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was like, it was such an underthrown pass. I guess neither one of them knew what the hell was going on.
First, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game,
put it on the ground.
Perfect second half and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one. And while we may be
I'm getting all the luck now.
Certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be brought down.
That shit does not work for me anymore.
Line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
that damn spin.
Run, and it's 2nd and 4. Love looking to throw it.
What up, buddy?
Being chased out left. And he's got it. It's caught for the Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers use the short field.
Definitely getting some bad breaks on. Definitely getting some bad breaks.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
I don't even usually try shit like that.
Set to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5.
The team played like shit last week, man. They're trying to perform now, I guess.
28-yard line.
Hey, oh, you in first place, man. I gotta get the division back.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
My team getting pressure now. Just I'm having a great game. I'll never get any pressure.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll find his man, Sammy Fehoko. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Oh, yeah, he got it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting to stay. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Not the first down play.
He broke the sack out of bounds.
The imagination, an absolutely huge loss on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the sideline.
It's no one going deep, but you got to pay attention.
A big gain there after going backwards.
My damn cornerback wasn't even close to him.
You remember John Elway?
Oh, boy. How could I forget John Elway and how many NFL defenses? So glad he's no longer throwing the ball around.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475
I got stuck.
and we just saw him go past that number for career passing yards.
That means his career now as memorable as John Elway's, and that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Man, what an accomplishment it is. Congratulations. And he's still doing it. Still doing it at a high level. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Man, they trucking the shit out of my guy.
The pick up there, 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Touchdown, Bears! A great play there.
He over there fucking playing the shit out the ball.
The Bears get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And
What's the secret?
Whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position.
That's the secret.
You can't just switch to their opponent.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. The previous run good for 9.
Well, hey, I need that secret to work for me every game.
They go bootleg. Love. He'll buy some time right. He's got Smith here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And a nice call and really good execution there, because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle, perhaps. You know, you don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice
Smith, you like 6'6".
Now a throw to the end end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise
Oh,
because
wow.
he's one of the better tight ends around.
That makes me feel better.
I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Love's throw complete there to Smith.
That's not the way I wanted to spin, but it worked.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers look like the column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their head. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30.
TJ Watt just had to fall.
But he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. Jackson on first down. Steps away. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
That was a dot right there. In front of the safety, behind the quarterback.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. No problem there on the extra point.
Apparently, he likes rolling to his left, throwing awkwardly and not throwing set.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23 yards.
I see you was covered. I tried to go side as fast as I could.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really captured the momentum.
My guy just didn't even, just whiffed. Let him go.
A jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
All day.
The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth.
I did. I probably didn't even pay attention to it.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to...
Oh.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Throwing on second and long. Love. He finds his man.
Yep, as soon as I see you come back, let it rip.
Right there, putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question.
Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
Oh, he didn't jump.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
What the fuck?
Have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
At least get Moss.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
God damn, how fast is he?
Did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago.
He just took off.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Oh, boy.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears cut into
Did we play? Well, I don't know when we played again.
Point after, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
It'll be a close finish. I forget who I got next.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Joey Porter Jr. Stay away from Joey Porter Jr.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. If there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
He didn't get hit.
A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
It looked like it.
There by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
Oh.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll take this one down
to
the 36.
Kind of hit him.
Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. One last shot for Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Game on.
They were going for a concept.